If you've been burned by idle RPGs that promise multiplayer but then just slap a fake guild chat in the corner and call it a day, FANTAMON might actually surprise you. This one's built around real-time co-op with players from literally anywhere in the world, and the whole thing wraps it up in a creature collecting package that's way more charming than it has any right to be. So, is it worth the download, or is it just another cute skin on the same old idle grind? Stick around. That's the kind of question we answer every single week. So if you're tired of downloading garbage, hit like and subscribe. We're always hunting for the next great idle RPG, so you don't have to waste your time finding out the hard way. So let's talk about what FANTAMON actually is. At its core, it's a creature collecting idle RPG with a heavy emphasis on co-op play. You build a squad, collect creatures called FANTAMONs, and your team keeps grinding even when you're offline. Standard idle loop. Log off, come back, collect your loot, push further. You've seen it before, but the multiplayer angle here is where things get a little different. The game runs on global servers, meaning you're not just playing alongside people in your region. You're matched up with players from completely different time zones. And honestly, that's kind of the point. Because while you're asleep, your teammates can still be pushing progress. It's a clever spin on the idle formula. Your offline time doesn't feel like dead weight because someone else is theoretically picking up the slack. Your squad is built around a 4-player team setup, and the game gives you multiple class roles to work with. You've got tanks, healers, and presumably damage dealers, though the game lets you swap between professions fairly freely. That flexibility matters more than it sounds. In a lot of idle RPGs, you get locked into one role early and you're basically stuck optimizing around it forever. The ability to switch and try different advancement paths means you can actually experiment without starting over, which is a nice touch. Now, the FANTAMON collection system is the other main hook. There are over 100 creatures to collect, with some genuinely goofy names. Chubby Squeaksard, Funny Great Licky. Look, they're leaning into the cute chaotic aesthetic, and it works. The variety in design suggests there's actual thought put into team composition. Different FANTAMONs likely serve different roles in combat, so who you pick and how you evolve them will affect how far you push in the content. Speaking of evolution, the game does have a progression path for your FANTAMONs, and looting equipment to gear them up is part of the core loop. Log in, grab your loot, evolve your squad, push to the next stage. It's clean and familiar, which is either a strength or a weakness, depending on what you're looking for. Now here's where I have to be straight with you. Based on what's available about this game, it's still fairly new, and the depth of the systems isn't fully documented yet. There are things we genuinely don't know yet, like how aggressive the gacha pull rates are, whether the co-op is truly functional or just cosmetic, and how the endgame holds up once you burn through the early content. Those are real question marks. The global server idea sounds great on paper, but whether the matchmaking actually delivers consistent co-op partners or just sticks you with ghost accounts is something you'd have to feel out yourself. The idle grind is also, well, a grind. If you're someone who needs constant active engagement to stay interested, the auto battle loop will probably get old fast. There's a leaderboard system to chase, and competitive ranking can give idle games a lot of extra legs. But leaderboards only matter if the player base sticks around to make them feel competitive. The charm factor is real though. The visual style is deliberate. The creature designs are memorable enough that you'll actually care which ones you're collecting, and the co-op framing gives the whole thing a social energy that most idle RPGs completely miss. So who is FANTAMON actually for? If you like creature collectors, you like idle RPGs, and you've been wanting one that feels a little more connected to other people rather than just grinding solo into the void, this is worth a shot. The combination of class swapping, creature evolution, and global co-op gives it more hooks than your typical AFK grinder. If you need deep strategic systems, guaranteed active gameplay, or you're burned out on gacha mechanics in general, you'll probably tap out before it gets interesting. It's charming, it's got a solid foundation, and the co-op angle is genuinely interesting. Whether it has the content to keep you around long-term is the real test, and that's a question only a few more weeks of updates will answer.